So I made one simple change to my driver setup that totally changed how consistent I was hitting my driver. Now I recommend that all of my clients do the same thing. Let me show you what it is. Being a more consistent driver is what we're all striving for. Now, I made one simple change to my driver's setup that really transformed my game a few months ago and has made my driver one of the strongest clubs in my bag. And now I recommend that all of my lessons do the same thing. Now, when it comes to hitting a golf ball, particularly with your driver, it's the one that's always going to make those shots look worse, so that if you get it wrong, it just goes further offline and becomes further demoralising as you're hitting shots. We don't want to see those horrible ones out to the right that are carving away, or massive snap hooks. What you need to do is be able to get the club face and the swing path matching up to be able to get the best possible results and the more consistent drives. But that can be really difficult. Now, the majority of golfers are going to struggle out to in swing path, open club face, giving yourself the fade. That's what I see when I'm coaching, that a majority of people will come with that sort of shot shape, or even if you are another person that stands there, hits a hook or whatever. I guarantee that this is going to help. Right, so it's dead simple. Traditional setups or a driver would be like this: to stand there, ball position for as far forward as you can get it, knowing that your centre of gravity, or low point of your swing, is going to come from your left armpit there, so you want the ball just ever so slightly forward of that. That's going to encourage you to hit up on the ball. And we all know that hitting up on the ball is the best thing. So it's about hitting high launch, low spin. That's what's going to give you the best possible results. Now, you could be a person that struggles with an outswing swing path. So as you get to the top of your backswing, club gets out here. This is the extreme version. You come there, open up that club face relative to the path, start the ball left of the target and see it sailing away to the right hand side. Or you can do the same thing, square the face to the path and just hit a low pull. They're both the same shot, they're just relative to what the club face is doing relative to the path. What I have changed and what I encourage people to do now is set the club up rather than the traditional directly behind the back of the golf ball. And it wouldn't matter if you hovered or rested it on the ground, but I would encourage people to stand there and go, right, okay, so I've probably got that maybe 5 or 6 inches behind the back of the ball, with the ball lined up out the toe of the club there. Now, my thinking for this is going to make you hit up on the ball a lot more, so I'm encouraging that being the low point of my swing, and then the club on an ascending arc into the ball. The reason that it's out of the toe is simple. If I stand there and start, and I would recommend resting the club on the ground. When you make a swing, the impact isn't going to be on the ground, it's going to be off the ground. So by the time you come into impact and I do that, all of a sudden that ball's gone from lined up out of the toe to it's out the middle. You're also encouraging a nice in to out swing path. That's the best option to stand there and get maximum distance. So you want to set yourself up 3 or 4 up to 6 inches behind the ball, club resting on the ground, lined up out the toe, and then swing. So you're looking to think, right, that's the low point of my swing, and I extend up and out and into the ball. That's going to get rid of the horrible fades. It's going to get rid of those horrible hooks probably as well. Just have that feeling, and then I guarantee that you'll start driving it a little bit better. So it should look something like this. If you like that video and you're struggling with your chipping through the winter, make sure that you check that one out. I'll give you the easiest hack to make you a better short game.